Okay, we're going to do that.
In the spring of 2014, I traveled with the Harris County NWTF group to see what turkey hunting was all about. This journey took me to a little town on the border of Texas called Brackettville. It's home to the Alamo Village, the set built in 1950 for John Wayne's The Alamo movie. Besides that, it's just a small town with not much going on.
We got the whole range to ourselves this week, so we should be able to find some birds somewhere. But we just have to have some accurate shooting. That's all. So, good. So with that, we're gonna get this unloaded. Once we get this unloaded, we're gonna get. I need you to get the kids to come unload it.
Another, we'll be wearing safety vests. That's to keep everybody safe and straight. And we'll be wearing leg chaps. This is country where there are rattlesnakes, so we want to make sure that everybody is protected. Normally when a snake strikes, it's below the knee, so the protection will be from the bottom of the foot up to the knee.
Okay, we killed 6 last year, but none of us got hit or anything. We did it safely. But these are for you guys, okay? Look, Pastor, look. Pastor never did move. He never did move.
Pastor about to Terrence, you said they was in hibernation by the time
he never did move, Terrence. Yeah, boy, he took it.
You're an ex-game warden? Mm-hmm. So what are some of the things that the kids should expect to see tomorrow?
There are a lot of exotics here on this ranch. It's an 18,000-acre ranch. They're going to probably see some elk. They'll probably see some exotic axis deer, black buck antelope, maybe some Corsican rams, some mouflon. See some rattlesnakes. Get a chance to see some jackrabbits. Get a chance to see some hawks. And I guess the main attraction here is to come here and see some turkey.
It kind of depends on where the birds are, because we don't really know. We'll have to go out and do a little scouting, see if we can find some birds. I'm sure we can, and then we'll put the kids wherever the birds are.
Back north.
Okay, so right now I'm going to be on the back of this truck right here, and
if they're not at one place, they'll be at the other. But
we'll be filming behind this truck.
We can have thousands of
it'll be interesting.
one day and done the next.
The first thing I noticed was how dry the area was. It's so different from Houston. There's no swamps, no lush trees, no still bodies of water. It's just rock, sand, and dust.
Usually down, you see like that strip back there that's mowed.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times when you look down those, that's where you'll see animals. You'll be able to see them. Because out here in the brush, it's fairly tough to see. Here you got a mowed strip.
You realize how diverse Texas is.
It's amazing. Absolutely.
Terrence, tell us what we've just found.
I'm trying to see if this is these are turkey feathers. Whether they've been crossing over here. Not as brightly colored as the tongue, but yeah, this is probably an area where they cross over, which means they're probably roosting back over in this area in these live oak trees along this draw. Right now, that's the kind of sign we're looking for. We see feathers on the fence.
I guess crossing coming to this feeder right here behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're turkey hunting, Terrence is the man to go to. But with the windy conditions, birds aren't flying around often, so turkey feathers are hard to come by.
It's so hard. I was gonna say if we can see tracks, but it's it's really difficult to see. But just look for any type of signs, tracks. We'll ride by a couple of feeders where they'll spit out some corn, and a lot of times you can see the tracks under those feeders.
Right.
Yeah, seeing your fair sign, so you know they're in this area. This is something recent.
Now, Terrence, this is where I want to see you go the extra step. Taste the feathers, tell them how long they've been there.
They have an old saying for this area. Wait, I'm going to save that one for later.
Got deer tracks, turkey tracks.
It's time. We happen to be here right at the right time.
Wow.
There's a little bit, Terrence, you can see a little bit of turkey.
Yeah,
right there.
well, they always gonna come and check.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, at least it's a little bit on the ground. like it. Yep.
Turkey?
Yep.
Some turkey dung?
Dried up, but it's turkey crap. Yeah, just a bunch of it.
That's some fresh turkey dung.
Depending on the person, somebody might want to set in that blind. But if we can spread everybody out, we got a little more kids than I thought. Turkeys and most game, that thick stuff, as they take cover in that. And that's how they'll travel around this ranch. And a lot of them roost up in some of these trees, so just before dark, you know, you might see some in the treetops or hear them flying up somewhere along here. This is a long grove of trees.
You weren't kidding when you said everything here has thorns.
Yeah, everything. That's the saying, South Texas. Everything out here either stick, scratch, or bite. Yeah, this is the old dried creek bed. And I'm sure when they get a heavy rain, then that's the only time you see water in it flowing through. But since, I mean, it's so dry down here, it never really stays filled. But because water flows through here, this is where the few places you see trees growing along here, and the turkeys roost in these trees. Anything over here that's, you know, 25, 30 feet tall, that's what they use for roosting sites.
As I followed Terrence, I noticed my legs getting destroyed by the bush. This terrain showed me no mercy. Make sure that when you're out here in this type of environment, you're wearing long, thick pants. I sure learned that day.
It really doesn't have any thorns, though. That really doesn't have any thorns. That's an oak tree, right?
That's a ski.
An old tree.
Yeah. There's a dead tree too. So, well, it seems like the majority of it. But it's got this mistletoe.
Mistletoe, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get next to Terrence under that. He'll slap one on you, man.
Some of these trees, I'm not sure how close I want to set up to that creek, that stream bed and the food source. But once upon a time, we set up over there, up in that stuff. And actually, we was facing out that way. But it's probably good idea to set on this side, because eventually they're going to come to the food, but we heard them all gobbling out there.
Oh, really?
These rios travel long ways and long distances. And you can't...
Even though it had a rough exterior, you can really appreciate the beauty in this area. It makes you love the state of Texas so much more.
Soft dirt like this. There's just some turkey tracks you can see pretty good with your camera there, Devonte. You see them right there?
Oh.
Looks like a three finger there. And if we could find something ground that's semi-wet, you could get something that's even better.
Oh, that's a really good one right there. Did you take some pictures of them? All right, I'm counting on you to take pictures.
Oh.
What are you looking for now?
I'm just looking for tracks. A little bit of a damp area so you can kind of see where the imprints are. Everything else is so dry out here you can't really see the tracks. So they roost over in these trees, and they kind of funnel through this thick dry creek here. They're going out to this field to feed, so we're just kind of looking for some of the paths that they're taking, so maybe we can set up nearby in the morning. Down here, but these are older. Just one little track here, but you can barely see it, and you can tell it's rained since then, so they probably haven't been using it recently. We're looking for something a little more fresh that hasn't been rained on. If it's been rained on out here, you know it's been a while, because it's probably been a while since it's rained.
Oh, check that out. I heard in this area there's jackrabbits. So through this crazy desert terrain, I was able to actually find some cool plant life. It's amazing how life can exist in such arid conditions. So Anna, what are some of your thoughts about this area?
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, I never really get a thought. I just sit and observe and take it all in. You don't get to see this very often, and it's just experience that feeling you get, you know, of tranquility, and just appreciate everything that surrounds you.
One of the wing feathers. you know, and you see a lot of them in one place. That's where they roost, and it's hard to
amount.
come across just a single turkey feather here and there. I mean, they shed a certain time of the year when those other feathers get old and worn out. But when you see a lot of them like that means they're spending a lot of time there.
So all these that look like seeds,
Oh, no,
that
that's
actually poop?
That's deer.
Deer poop. Okay.
Yeah.
Deer or goat.
But you see some little terriers, that's turkey. The little long one with white and green or white and brown looking.
Leather. Leather from there's a dead.
Yeah, from that animal over there.
I don't know what that is. I can't tell what kind of animal it is. There's a lot of area to cover, I think.
Yeah.
We forgot to bring, there's a gobble you can shake, and then they would call back so we could locate them a little bit better. So tomorrow morning it'll still be a learning experience for us in terms of trying to figure out where they're going, you know, where their movements are. So I just hope you get to see a show tomorrow. I've turkey hunted in the past, and we've seen it to where you'll shoot the dominant male out of a group of turkeys they come in, and then the young ones, they're called jakes, they'll take and they'll beat him. They'll start pecking him and beating him once he's dead because he was the dominant male, and now they're showing dominance that he's dead. I've seen that happen. I've seen where my decoys, they take and they jump on the back of the decoy and just knock it all over the place, thinking it's another turkey in their territory. So hopefully you get a show.
If you're looking at the footprint,
I think it's a calf because of the foot, because it's so wide like that.
So this thing's been out here for a while.
Absolutely, that's what you got a leather jacket. That's how it's. It's right here. It's
That's
naturally
part of the
nature tanned leather.
All right, so after some successful scouting, it was time to head back to camp. When we arrived, we saw all the kids playing football. Hey, we might actually see some future stars out here. As the sun began to set, it was time to review our skills and get ready for the day ahead of us. This was the first time I got to sit down and talk to Norm. Norm was a really knowledgeable guy who's been hunting turkey since the day he was born. If anybody knew anything about hunting turkey, it was this guy right here.
And that's it's like his coloration, because the male birds are more colorful than what the females are. And that's his coloration, and he's emulating that around, so whatever hen's there that she's ready to breed, I see him over there. And that's why I say listen for those hen calls, because sometime early during the season, the hens are not ready to breed, but the males have been ready to breed since last month or almost. They're ready to breed now, but they have to wait till the female becomes receptive. Until then, he's just following them along.
And it's one bird per day.
No,
one bird per child.
Period. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you got to get the first one.
Yeah.
That's the key. And getting that first one ain't easy. But you just have to be real quiet. Pay attention to your guide, because things can happen in a hurry. You can sit there all of a sudden that bird might just walk up. You may never gobble.
All in all, I think everyone here would have an excellent, enjoyable time. Hopefully, everyone would be able to hear and see some turkeys. It's not easy hunting by all means. If it was, all turkeys would be decimated.